I always enjoy days like these because I get to sit down with somebody that I'm a huge fan of and someone who I support 150%. I spoke with her back in October when we were celebrating CP Day, and now we're doing it again. I'm here from the CP DreamTeam, the co-founder, as a matter of fact, of the CP DreamTeam, Heaven Ramsey. Heaven, thanks for joining me again.
You're welcome. Glad to be here, and thanks for hyping me up even before getting up here.
Hey,
nice things always.
Well, thank you. And like I said, I'm a huge supporter of you. This has been a relationship that's gone on for a year now, exactly,
yes.
hasn't it? Yeah. I remember when you came to me and through, I think, was it social media? Did you contact me through Facebook,
yes.
wasn't it?
I'm more on Facebook than ever, yeah.
Right. A year ago, she came to me and was like, I just want to get the word out there. And there's been so many people that's turned us down. And because, CP does not get recognized like it should. No. And she said, would you mind doing it? And I'm like, absolutely. I don't understand why nobody would want to get the word out there about this. And so we met for the first time. You had so many kind things to say to me, and I just fell in love with this whole program, and we have become fast friends from this. And I've gotten a lot of friends from the CP world, and you guys have been amazing. And now here we are 1 year later. We're doing it again. We're painting the world green.
So we're painting the world green on March 25th for National Cerebral Palsy Day. And a lot of things are lighting up that are kind of a big deal. The Knoxville Art Museum downtown is lighting up here, and then also in Atlanta, Georgia, the Skyview is lighting up, which my friend and fellow CP affected person Rochelle is going to be broadcasting from there, and a lot of other places, also like in Colorado Springs and other things like that.
And she's done some amazing work. And as a matter of fact, what's interesting about this, because was it last night, Saturday night, that Canon took to the airwaves on Open House Party? She got that done for us. Rochelle is friends with Canon from Canon with a K from Open House Party, and he's been making mention of it. And so it's come full circle, hasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, and it's really exciting. And like I said, I'm so blessed to be a part of this, and I thank you for letting me be a part of it.
I thank you for wanting to be a part of it, because again, I think cerebral palsy is the most common physical disability, but it's kind of shied away from even still.
Because people just don't think about it, and it's not something that you get diagnosed with at birth necessarily. It could come at any time, right?
Yes, because it's always about brain injury, whether that be at birth or later on, and also a lot of people look at me and are like, you don't have a disability because you're walking. And I'm like, well, that's not exactly everything to it. That's not all about it. So
that's not how it works. Anything could be affecting you at any point. Yeah. I don't want to get into my own medical problems, but I have something called metabolic syndrome, which is pre-diabetes. Yeah. So everybody says, well, you eat sugar, you do this, so you don't have diabetes. Yeah. I'm like, well, I probably shouldn't eat sugar, but I do anyway because I'm not exactly a diabetic. But this thing is there, and so that's you. Let's just say you don't ever know what somebody's going through, so you can't judge just by the book, just like they say, don't judge by the cover. So we're lining up the world green on Monday. What's next? What comes up for the CP DreamTeam?
Well, I'm just gonna continue making shirts. This is the 7th shirt, maybe an 8th, and maybe even more, because for a time there we made shoes too that we raised money for the Cerebral Palsy Center here in Knoxville, and maybe something else. I'm not sure yet, but it'll all come out into plan. So
sky's the limit, right?
Definitely.
It never ends. This goes on, and like I said, I'm a huge supporter of it, and I'm blessed to get to do it with you guys, and I can't thank you guys enough for letting me be a part of it, because I love getting the message out and talking about this and helping you guys out as much as I can, and it's a great organization. So if you can, please, tomorrow, paint the world green. Put out a green light in your porch light. Make your Facebook profile green. Make all your pictures green. Wear green all day. Whatever you have to do to get the word out. And what are we doing in downtown? What's going on there?
Me and Hot Toddy are going to be downtown at the Knoxville Art Museum, and we're just going to be out there hanging out, taking pictures, and supporting and wearing green.
What exactly is it? The Henley Street Bridge that's going green, or is it something else that's going green?
I think the Henley is, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of places, but just be on the lookout for all the green and make sure to wear green too.
Exactly. So if you see the green, that is in honor and support of CP awareness. And as always, Heaven, thank you so much for sitting down with me and talking to me. This means a lot to me and to Star 102.1 as a whole.
Well, thank you for letting me come on here time and time again, and you are one of the most passionate people about this disability that is not affected at the same time, so thank you for that.
Well, you're very welcome, and that's a great example. You can get involved, even affected or not. Just get involved and help out as much as you can, and that makes the world a better place, right?
Yes.
Absolutely. Well, we've been speaking to Heaven Ramsey, the co-founder of the Cerebral Palsy Dream Team, right here on Star 102.1.